boys and girls. Come on in. Welcome to Mimi's Reading Corner. Glad you came back to join me again today. Get yourself comfortable because we're going to keep reading today about Jacob and Esau. When we left off last time, Isaac, their father, felt that he was so old he was about to die, and he was ready to give the blessing to the son who was supposed to get it. What happened, though? These stories are coming from the book of Genesis, chapter 25, starting in verse 19, and goes through chapter 27, verse 41. Let's see what happened. If you remember, Esau sold his birthright to his brother Jacob. Maybe Dad didn't know. Maybe Dad forgot. But anyway, he was preparing to give that blessing. So let's keep reading. Esau hurried away at his father's bidding. He was older now, and he wished he had not sold his birthright. But he had done other things that were not right, for he had married 2 wives who were Canaanitish women, and this had grieved Isaac and Rebekah very much. Rebekah did not think Esau was worthy to receive his father's blessing. She wanted her younger son, Jacob, to become the heir to God's promises. And when she heard Isaac's instructions to Esau, she thought of a plan by which she might secure the promised blessing for Jacob. My husband cannot see, she reasoned, and I will send Jacob to him instead of Esau. I will cook the tender meat of 2 young kids, that's goats, and season the food just as Esau prepares it. Then I will clothe Jacob in Esau's raiment, in his clothes, and thus cause my blind husband to think Esau has come. Kind of mean, she was going to trick him. At first, Jacob feared to try to deceive his dear old father, lest his deception be found out and he should receive a curse instead of a blessing. But Rebekah urged him to obey her orders. Let the sin be upon my head, she declared, for you must receive your father's blessing. Jacob obeyed. But although he secured the blessing, we shall see later how the sin of his deception fell upon his head, because sin always reacts upon the evildoer himself and brings trouble and sorrow. Isaac was surprised when Jacob approached with the dish of food which Rebekah had prepared. He knew that Esau had not been absent long enough to hunt and to kill a deer and prepare the meat, not to have it done so soon. How is it that you've come so soon, he asked. And Jacob replied, your God helped me to find the deer at once. Still, Isaac wondered how it could be that Esau had returned so much sooner than usual, and because the voice sounded like Jacob's, he said, come near to me, that I may know whether you are indeed my very son Esau. Now Rebekah had fastened the skin of a hairy animal upon Jacob's hands and neck, lest Isaac feel of them and discover the deception. Remember, Esau was the hairy one, Jacob was not. And when the blind old man touched the hairy hands, he said, these are Esau's hands. Finally, he ate of the delicious meat, and then he blessed Jacob with the blessing of his grandfather Abraham. Esau came with his dish after Jacob had gone away. Rise up, my father, and eat my venison, he said. Then give me your blessing. Who are you? Exclaimed Isaac in dismay. And when Esau replied, I'm your very son Esau, the old man trembled with fear. Someone has come in your stead, he told Esau, and to him I have given the blessing. Esau knew at once that Jacob had secured the blessing which he craved. Alas, cried the poor man, my brother has taken away both my birthright and my blessing. And Esau wept bitterly. Have you not one blessing for me also? He asked. Isaac was deeply troubled. How can I bless you, seeing that I have given the best of everything to your brother? Still Esau pleaded for a blessing, and finally Isaac blessed him too, with a lesser promise of greatness. After this time, Esau's heart was filled with hatred toward his brother. Soon our father will die, he thought, and then I shall kill Jacob and take all the possessions and all the power which has been given to him. And with these wicked thoughts, he consoled himself in his disappointment and grief. Remember, we said that there were going to be some struggles and strife come between these boys? It's not over yet, but we're going to stop our reading here today. I'm so happy you joined me. I hope you'll join me next time when we continue our adventures through the Bible. But until then, keep your Bibles open and keep reading.